Good afternoon, Michael Bird here with Word Right Web, or good morning or good evening whenever you're listening to this. It's afternoon here. We're in Wilmington, North Carolina, and I'm giving you my ideas and my help and my education. Hopefully this is good education on search and on online marketing and how you can win in search, how you can understand it, how you can do it yourself, how you can have it done and be able to purchase services intelligently, and why it's important to know the concepts. It's important to know the territory. We talked last time about the 3 sections of a Google search results page in the case of a commercial search. You are looking for something and a certain kind of provider will have that for you. And there, of course, are commercial searches that don't come up with 3 sections, and I gave an example of looking for a particular product that would be in a store that has all kinds of products. I was searching for an edger. But if I'm looking, for example, we're going to use the example today of attorneys, and we do a lot of attorney websites and marketing for attorneys in Wilmington and surrounding areas. We've got a couple of attorneys outside of the market. Attorneys are hit up a lot by directories, and I'm going to talk today about directories. But again, we're going to take this one step at a time. We don't have to get into a huge hurry. In the last video, we probably came to the limits of how much I could do with the screen back there. So we're going to try the picture-in-picture thing here using QuickTime on my Macintosh and then a little bit of iMovie and blend those two together. So if you'll hang on for just a second, there's going to be an awkward delay right here. It doesn't have to be that awkward, but let's just do the screen recording. Aha, here it is. Screen recording. Okay, now we're going to switch over. I'm going to get them both. There we go. Starts the screen recording. Okay. Here we are. All right. Let's say with attorneys there's a lot of specialization. You can look for just an attorney, but usually when you have a problem that requires an attorney, you've got a particular problem, and in this case you've got a speeding ticket. Pretty common. I get a speeding ticket about once every 3.5 years, which is about how often you can get one and just have it go away by taking the class, or you can hire an attorney. Since we have lots of, I should probably speed more often since we work for attorneys. I like speeding. But anyway, let's say I'm an attorney in Wilmington, and one of the specialties in my attorney firm is that I'm going to do speeding tickets. It's a good way to make money. And when somebody has a speeding ticket, they may very often go to a Google prompt and look for a speeding ticket attorney. One comment about this search, speeding ticket attorney, Wilmington, North Carolina. I might have mentioned in a previous video that you don't have to type in, or the person looking for you, if you're the attorney, would not have to type in Wilmington, North Carolina if I'm sitting right here in Wilmington, North Carolina, or if the person with the speeding ticket is in Wilmington, North Carolina. Google knows either from IP address or if you're searching on your phone with GPS, where you are, and it's going to assume your geographic area. You can go outside of that by typing in another community. So either search here would have gotten the same thing, speeding ticket attorney or speeding ticket attorney, Wilmington, North Carolina. Pardon me for that. A prompt. All right, so I've done the search. Here are my results. We're going to skip the ads. This is an ad. You see it says ad right there. That says ad right there. We're going to skip that. We're going to skip the maps section for now. And we're going to look at the 10. We'll call this video Scanning the 10. And there's one major thing I want you to, well, several things I want you to take away here. But for the most part, what we want to do for the moment is we want to count your competitors. And we want to count the other thing that shows up in this first 10 results. And we're going to start counting. Now, the first one, lawyers.findlaw.com. If you're an attorney, you know that FindLaw is all over you to sign a contract and get on their program, which is website, search results, etc., etc. Here's another one, does the same thing, Avvo, A-V-V-O. They give, top lawyer ratings and nice plaques that go in your office, and these things seem to mean something. They can be good marketing tactics. There's another directory, but so far we have directories two. We have two directories, no competitors. Justia, if that's how you pronounce that. That is a competitor. That is a directory also. Okay, so we have three directories. So far, don't have any competition. Here's the first attorney firm, deaverlawfirm.com. Traffic offense lawyers, Wilmington, North Carolina, Deaver and Deaver. By the way, I said we work with a lot of attorneys. This is one of ours. We've not done any brilliant SEO for them, but they just happened to be here because we did their website a long time ago. That's one way to get, can't go back in time, but one way to have good search results is to have a website that you created a while ago. Google favors that over brand new websites. Second one, girdwoodwilliams.com. That's also one of ours. That's not why I picked this one, but there you go. It happens to be. Okay, so we have two attorneys. We have, what did I count before? 3 directories. Let's just count the attorneys. 1, 2. Wilmington, that is most likely protectyourlegalrights.com. That is an attorney website. I'm not going to click on it. An attorney website, and they've just picked the name protectyourlegalrights.com. 3 attorneys. Woody White Law. That is not one of ours. That is 4 attorneys. 8 attorneydc.com. That's David Collins. I actually know that person, and that is an attorney website, not one of our clients, but know them. Speaks Law Firm. All right, so we have 6. We have 6 attorneys. By default, we have 4 directories. Don't count these ads down here at the bottom. All right, now what I want to say about that is that if you're one of the attorneys that's not in this batch of 6 here, you've got a pretty good chance of competing. If you do a good job with your website, you can bump a directory off the page. Directories sort of are kind of like weeds in a way. They sort of fill in if you're not doing the other hard work. Now, the other search I want to show you is this one that I have queued up. A nearby community, Leland, North Carolina, outside of Wilmington, not nearly as large. Let's look and see what we have there. And there's a couple things I want to say about that. Okay, 1 directory, 2 directories. This time we're going to count directories. 3, 4. I'm sorry. 4. Now 4. Well, no, we have actually more attorneys. Okay. Well, sometimes being in a neighboring community can give you a competitive advantage because there's not as much competition, and you can get search results for communities that are not your immediate community. The neighboring communities are an opportunity there. So we have directories, we have actual competition, and I'm going to say more about that. But you can get a lay of the land and get that top 6. So your takeaway is to type in a common sense search for the main thing that you do and see what comes up in this first 10. Let's see if you come up in there and see which competitors are coming up. And we're going to say more about that in directories and the statistics about who is winning the game here. So that is our video today. Scan the 10, try a search in your community, and try a search in the neighboring community.